Hi guys, it's Tiffany Moon here. I am going to share with you my get ready with me routine. And the first thing that I want to say is whenever you have a problem in life, the answer is always drink more water. So first we're going to start by drinking some water. I just woke up. I feel really well rested. I had a really busy week at the hospital and with some other side projects. So during the week I was sleeping like 4 or 5 hours, but last night I slept a glorious 9 hours and I feel so good and refreshed this morning. And the first thing I do when I wake up is I take this Peak Elderberry Liposomal C, Daily Radiance for Immune Support and Radiant Skin. It's bioavailable, which means that the way it's formulated, you can actually absorb into your system and it tastes good. So, a little bit sour, a little bit bitter, and then wash it down with a big sip of water. Okay, then I take this out of the refrigerator that I have in my bathroom and I roll my skin or roll my face, because when I sleep for 9 hours and I'm horizontal and I wake up in the morning, I feel puffy, especially if I had a lot of sodium or drank the night before, which I definitely had 2 glasses of wine last night because it was date night with my husband. So when I wake up feeling a little bit puffy in the face, and actually one side is puffier than the other, it's so weird. I roll my face, and you have to keep this thing cold. It's the ice roller from the Skinny Confidential from my friend Lauren Everett's Boss Tick. She is a boss babe and knows about all things skin. So she came out with this and it is my favorite ice roller. Okay, after you roll, I'm gonna start doing my skincare routine. Now, I'm gonna give you guys like the level maybe 6 or 7 get ready with me routine. Level 10 would be like, we're going to film something, it's gonna be a big charity gala, and it's like full face, full glam. 3 is what I normally do on every day, which is basic skincare, sunscreen, maybe a little fake lashes, and then go to the hospital and do work. So like no foundation, none of that. So today we're gonna give you the level 6 to 7 routine. Skincare is the most important thing. I don't care how much makeup you have. If you don't have good skincare and a good foundation to lay your makeup on top of, forget about it. Solasu is one of my favorite brands. It's Korean, and you know those Korean girls know their skincare. They were on top of like all the BB cream, CC cream. Soon there's gonna be a DD cream. I don't know. So this serum is so moisturizing. It's good for all skin types. It smells good, and I love it so much. So I also like slap it into my face. I don't really know if that's necessary. It just helps wake me up in the morning. Then I follow that with the Solasu Concentrated Ginseng Cream. Ginseng is an important ingredient in a lot of Asian products. My grandfather used to drink a cup of ginseng tea every night before he passed away. So I have a affinity for the smell of ginseng. It has a kind of herbal, earthy smell to it. And my grandfather lived to be very healthy until he was 87 years old. So, drink ginseng tea. Okay, next, sunscreen from my favorite brand of sunscreen called Super Goop. I like this one. It's called Unseen Sunscreen because it's unseen. What I don't like about some sunscreens is that they have this like white, chalky, pasty feel. And so then when you put it on, it like makes your face look like you're wearing, white makeup and it's all crusty. So this one's my favorite because it goes on really nice and like you can see, it's clear. Okay, now that's the basic sun care. That's the basic skincare routine for the morning, because in the morning I basically am trying to get out the door. I want this routine to be 10 minutes or less, maybe 15. Now that I'm talking to you guys, it's gonna be longer, but the morning is just wash your face, tone, serum, moisturizer, sunscreen. That's it. So now we're gonna start with our makeup. And I love the Hourglass primer. It looks like this. It goes on really, really nice. And whenever I skip this step, I notice that my foundation doesn't last as long and doesn't lay as well. So don't forget a good primer. This one is called Veil by Hourglass. Okay, then I have my beauty blender from UV Beauty. They're bacteriostatic, and I wash them every 3 or 4 uses, maybe 5 or 6 if I'm really busy that week. And I use Tom Ford Traceless Soft Matte Foundation here. And I always say that I want my skin to look like skin. I hate when women feel like they need to put so much foundation on that their skin doesn't even look like skin. Like, if you have freckles, I want to see your freckles. You know, I don't want you to look like a cakey, I don't know. I mean, look, if you like wearing fake foundation, more power to ya. But I just love foundations that show the skin instead of cover the skin, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I have a little bit of uneven skin tone. I have melasma, which got worse after my pregnancy. I have had a laser done to my face to help get rid of the melasma. But really, I'm really careful with the stuff that I put on my face. I try to make sure that it's all natural and that it's never tested on animals, obviously, and that the companies promote beauty standards that are attainable and are multicultural and where everyone doesn't look the same, because I want to see everyone's uniqueness. So I blend it down onto the neck here, just so that you don't have like a demarcation of like neck, face. But you know, it's pretty much the same. So that's it. That's my foundation because I want to see my skin. This concealer I have been using for 10 years. I think it wins awards all the time. It's called Clé de Peau Broad Spectrum 25 Sunscreen in a color called Ochre. I probably said the name wrong. I probably said the color wrong. So this is crazy. I know that looks crazy. But I have been using this concealer for 10 years. It is the best for under eye circles. And I'm telling you guys, I used to do 24-hour shifts in the hospital. I no longer do those. I've kind of aged out of doing those, if you will. But I used to do 24-hour shifts in the hospital, and people would be like, oh, you look well rested. You don't look like you just worked 24 hours at all. And I'd be like, it's because of this concealer. I swear, it's because of this concealer. So you guys saw I put it in a triangle under my eye. That's how I was taught to put it on 10 years ago. I can't really understand. I mean, I can't really explain the reasoning behind it, except they say it is better than putting on like a windshield wiper. I am not a makeup expert by any stretch of the imagination. I am not an artist. I know how to do my makeup. Like, I know how to do light, medium, and heavy makeup on myself. And that's it. Like, I'm not one of those people that knows how to do all sorts of tricks and plays with colors and all that. Like, that ain't me. Okay, so now that that is set, I'm gonna get my Fenty banana powder. I can't show it to you guys because, oh, there. I pour it into the lid, and then I get my little brush here. And then just sort of pat it all in, because when you're done with all the cream steps, then you're ready for the powder. So just a little banana cream just to set everything. You can also use any other sort of translucent powder. Then my favorite blush is this color called Rose Hermes from, of course, Hermes. I spend a lot of money at Hermes. So when they came out with their makeup line. And it's not a whole makeup line. It's mostly just lipsticks and blushes. I was like, oh, it's like the cheapest thing at Hermes. Like, can't afford a Birkin or a Kelly? No problem. Just buy you a blush and you'll still come out with a cute little orange bag. But seriously, my sales associate at Hermes is like one of my best friends. We've been friends for, gosh, over a decade. So I was super excited when they came out with makeup. Okay, brows next. So I love the Anastasia, I probably said that wrong, I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce anything, brow definer, and I use medium brow. The reason I like this, oh, it's really weird to do your makeup into your phone instead of into a mirror. I start in the middle and then work my way up to the front of the brow. The reason I like this is because it has cool tones, not warm tones, and it's a nice medium brown, just like the label says. Don't you love it when the label is actually what it is? I don't know what I'm meaning right now. I just think sometimes things are not properly named. Okay, see? Brows make such a big difference, and I love this product because it has this spoolie thing. And then if I'm going more glam, not just every day, I'll put Gimme Brow on top of the pencil because it's a gel and it sort of sets it. I don't normally do this part every day. I'm just showing you guys. I'm being a little extra now since I'm doing this for you. But this is a brow and I feel like it sets everything a little bit better. After brow, I do lips. I don't know why. That's like my routine. So I use this Fresh Sugar Caramel Hydrating Lip Balm, mostly because it freaking smells amazing. I can't eat caramel right now because it's really not a part of my healthy diet, but I sure can put it on my lips. So I use this brush, my Makeup Forever. I do not like to stick my finger into pots of things. So for my moisturizer, I have a little spatula and I use that. And then I clean it off with an alcohol wipe. I don't like sticking fingers into pots. It's kind of not sanitary unless you've immediately just washed your hands prior to doing it, which most of the time I didn't just wash my hands. So that is the everyday lip, just a hydrating lip balm. If I want to be a little bit extra, I will then go in with Rinna's, what? Rinna, you gotta write bigger, girl. I can't see. Notice me. Okay. So then I'll go in and line my lips, and sometimes I just use the lip liner. Like, oh, this is really hard doing your makeup looking at the phone and not a mirror. This is a special skill beauty influencers must have. And then I will say this is my favorite freaking lip gloss. I probably have 6 of them because I lose them, or there's one in my car, one at the hospital in my desk, one in my purse, one in the kitchen. It's called, it's my favorite and I don't know what it's called. Not So Heavy Crown lip gloss. Rinna makes the best lip glosses. I mean, just because she's like the lip queen. And the reason I like her lip glosses, all of them, are the same formulation, obviously, but I like this color the most. They're sticky. So if you don't like sticky lip glosses, don't buy this one. But if you're like me and you love sticky lip glosses, Rinna Beauty, they're sticky and they make your lips feel hydrated and like it just lasts a long time. I don't know. I like them a lot. Okay. I am not a huge fan of doing a lot of eye makeup unless I'm going out, because I just don't know how to do good eye makeup for people like me who have what I call like a mono lid. I have a very tiny crease. If you get a magnifying glass and hold it up to your phone, you might see that I have a little bit of an eyelid, but don't trouble yourself. So whenever people have these cool eyeshadow techniques where they have color and blending and all that, I'm like, oh, I don't really know how to do all that because I don't have a crease, and I don't like it when people try to make me a crease because it looks crazy. So I use this Tarte in Bloom eyeshadow palette, and the color is Smarty Pants. Oh, that seems appropriate. And I use this MAC 217 brush, which I'm obsessed with. I just buy it over and over and over again. Every like year or so, I feel like the bristles get worn out, and so I repurchase it. But I just use that Smarty Pants and do like a little, I don't know what you call it here. It's not blending because it's like one color. Can you blend one color? Is that a thing? I don't know. And then I clean my brush and I'll get a little bit darker, like a tiny bit darker. This color is called Leader. And I'll put it just on the outer corner like this. This is the color I'm using. This one. And basically I'm just trying to open up my eye a little bit because as you can see, God did not bless me with big, beautiful eyes. I love the shape of my eyes, and you know, I love the way my eyes look, but let's be honest, they're not big. So I have to try to do tricks to make them look a little bit bigger. The other thing that I do is I connect the top and the bottom in the corner with that darker eyeshadow. See? Like that. And then if we want to get really fancy, we will put on some highlighter. My favorite is this one called Champagne Flash by Hourglass. It looks like that. It comes in a windy stick, but I don't like putting the stick on because once I did it and I was like, whoa! So I like doing like this with my ring finger, which also warms the product up a little bit, and then doing this kind of, see, patting it in so you get like a nice little bling bling right there. But the first time I got this product and I just went and I was like, ah! Don't do that. Do it more like this. And then if you want to get real fancy, you take it on here and do like this. Okay. See how that like instantly brightens up your face a little bit? Okay. And then, see, I told you guys we were gonna do like 6 or 7, and now we're doing more. Lastly, eyeliner. Kat Von D tattoo liner in Trooper. So I just close my eyes. This is a liquid eyeliner. I love a little, what do they call it? Cat eye. I love a cat eye. Voila! That's it. Just a little bit of a cat eye. That is it. I don't think I forgot anything. This is like brunch, go to a PTA meeting, hang out with my husband. This is like my everyday makeup. Now, if I'm going to a charity event or filming in front of a camera, because there's like the lights just wash out your face, then I will put on more makeup, specifically more eye makeup. But this is everyday face, and when I'm not narrating it, it takes me less than 10 minutes. So I feel like that's an acceptable time to do your face. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope you guys learned a tip or two. I would love for you to follow me on TikTok and Instagram at Tiffany Moon MD. I often do skincare videos because I like to teach my followers why you should do something. Like not just use a serum, use a sunscreen, but like talk about the antioxidant benefits and everything like that. So hopefully you guys can follow me and learn more tips. And then last but not least, in order to decrease wrinkles, you can try my botulinum, which is the generic word for Botox candle, which smells so freaking delicious. The active ingredient in Botox candle is relaxation. and it's for humans who frown too much. Haha, get it? Please follow Jamo for more content. They have awesome videos and get ready with me videos, and I hope to see you guys again in the future. Bye.